It's Doug and Linda, and we're here to talk about wines for Thanksgiving. We've chosen 5 wines to pair with your Thanksgiving feast, and we're going to tell you just a little bit about them. Linda's going to start by telling us about the Roeder Estate Brut.
This is a great sparkling wine from California. It's from the Anderson Valley, which is a great growing region because it has the maritime influence of the little bit cooler air coming in off the Pacific at night. In fact, it's very similar to the growing region in Champagne in France. And as you probably know, Roeder makes a very famous Champagne Cristal. Fortunately, this one is a little less expensive. And we think that this is a great year to start with a sparkling wine so that we can toast our friends and family, that we're back together with a much safer Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, hear, hear. Our first dinner wine is a white we've chosen. It's the Diatom Chardonnay from Santa Barbara. And I think Linda's got a little bit to say about that. In fact, that's what we're drinking.
This is a really good unoaked Chardonnay, and we think an unoaked Chardonnay would be a better match to the Thanksgiving dinner, to match with all the different foods and the tastes and flavors. And many times you think of an unoaked Chardonnay as being very, very crisp, almost tart. This is a very well-rounded unoaked Chardonnay, and I think it will make a nice accompaniment to many of the dishes, and it's a good Chardonnay pick if you want to go with white.
Actually, it's a beautiful unoaked Chardonnay in that it stands alone well, but pairs with food beautifully. But for the main course, I still can't get by the fact that I love Rhone wines, and I've always thought that Chardonnay de Pape was the perfect wine for Thanksgiving dinner. And the one we've chosen is from Allongement in southern Rhone Valley. It's a Chardonnay de Pape. It's really an elegant wine. It's primarily Grenache. It's got a little Syrah Mourvedre in it. It's soft, it's silky smooth, big, round, and there's just nothing on the table that's going to fight with this wine. I honestly don't think you can go wrong with this one. It's just a beauty. Now, I have to say that always my second pick is a Pinot Noir. And Pinot Noirs are lighter, more delicate, and they're going to pair with, Thanksgiving really isn't just about the turkey, it's about everything on the table. And, sometimes I think you could almost pour any wine because something's bound to go with it. But Pinot Noir is a wine that's going to pair with a wide number of foods. And this particular one is from the Willamette Valley. It's being made by a husband and wife team who are actually French, so it's deeply rooted in Burgundian tradition. It's medium bodied, it's got a lot of black cherry on it, very smooth, soft tannins, and just enough acid to make it work with practically anything at the table. You really couldn't go wrong with this one either. But finally, for dessert, this is an old favorite, the Yalumba Antique Tawny Port. This was the first dessert wine I ever carried in the store 21 years ago, and I've always had a soft spot for it. They call it the Antique Tawny, but it's a tawny port, which means that it's been kept in cellaras and blended over multiple years. And it's very, very ripe, almost walnut colored in appearance, dense, sweet, but not cloyingly sweet. It's got lots of, you can run out of adjectives talking about it. I mean, walnut, molasses, brown sugar. The list goes on and on. It's just an excellent dessert wine. The beauty of it is that it's going to go beautifully with something like pumpkin pie. You cannot go wrong with this Yalumba. In any case, I think this is a great lineup. And now that we can finally get back with family, I think it's going to be fun again. So, here's to Thanksgiving.